Today's What in Web Design? Naming CSS classes. Let's jump into it. So today we're talking about naming our CSS classes, and we're going to utilize the BIM naming structure. Now, BIM is an abbreviation for the methodology, which is block, element, and modifier. To give you some background, let's check it out. So I created this little sketch file, and in the sketch file you'll see some of the definitions. Block is a standalone entity that is meaningful on its own. Element is part of a block, and a modifier is any change to either a block or an element. So as you can see, a logo is a block, input is a block, and menu is a block. But within that menu are elements, the menu elements. And you also see that button is a block as well. But you'll notice here on the right side that there's some modifiers. You'll see input size big. Size big is the modifier. And you'll notice that button theme green is the modifier. And the way that you name these within your CSS would be block __ element -- modifier. So if you just have a block, you just name it block or whatever you would like to name it. Then if you have something nested within that block that is particular to that block, you would use underscores and then name that element. So as you can see here within the structure, I have a block called full page wrapper, and within that block I have a few more blocks. A block called clipped text section, and some other blocks that are extensions off of that clipped text section and have modifiers on it, and then nav bar, and also I have an overlay block. Now let's take a look at these modifiers. So as you can see here, this modifier is called clipped text section, and it is modified to gradient match S. So that gradient match S is for this particular block that is slightly different, it has a slightly different gradient, and that's why it's a modified clipped text section. And within here you'll also notice, once you dig in, that I have other elements that are modified or are extended elements within that block. Now let's take a look at how this works in action. So I added some full page JS so that as you scroll through the site, it actually snaps to each section. Pretty cool. So I'm going to make this freely clonable, freely accessible. Feel free to take a look at it. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to help and happy to share. The BIM naming structure is best used whenever you want to do the following. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to help. Definitely a blessing and honor to be able to share what I know. Have a great one.